Old school automotive back again today, guys. Pardon the background noise. I hope it's not too bad. There's a heater running behind me because it is cold in Colorado today. This is a 2015 Dodge Grand Caravan with the infamous or famous or beloved or behated Pentastar V6, which I actually don't think is a terrible engine. For what they are, I feel as though they make very good power and are capable of getting quite good fuel economy as well. However, there are some things that could have been improved upon, and the one we're dealing with here today is this oil cooler, and that's it right down in there. Then the oil filter goes right there, and that thing, that stuff comes out the back. But they decided to make this thing out of plastic, and it sits right down in here in the middle of the valley. And if you all know anything about plastic, it gets hot and cold and hot and cold and hot and cold a bunch of times. It often does not keep its shape. And so the job we're doing here today is to remove this plastic stock engine oil cooler or oil filter adapter or whatever you want to call it. I believe they call it the oil cooler. And replace it with the metal version so this does not happen again. That being said, this Dodge Grand Caravan has right around 100,000, maybe a little more now. I did plugs on it a few months ago, right at 197,000, I think it was. But anyway, these folks are getting ready to take her on a road trip, and they wanted her fixed up so it's not leaking oil anymore. And so just so you know, to get this done, you got to pull the upper intake and the lower intake. And probably the biggest bear of that is getting the dang fuel injectors unplugged. I would suggest lubing them well. These little red things in here don't want to pop up too good unless they got some oil on them and they're clean. But anyway, we're going to pop this plastic one out of here, replace it with the metal one. The entirety of their cost is going to be, it's going to be like right around $450 parts and labor on all this. So anyway, if you have a Dodge Grand Caravan or any kind of these Chryslers with a 3.6 and you're leaking oil and you can't figure out where, it's probably right down in here in the middle of the valley and coming out of the plastic oil cooler, which should be replaced with the metal one. Like, subscribe, comment, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day.